Hello and welcome to the Universe and to a brand new video. Now, Time Lord Victorious has so many paths to take, it's so easy to get lost. However, the official guide places Titan Comics' contribution right at the start, with its early release date 2. Defender of the Daleks 1 was a really enjoyable story full of mystery, mayhem and plenty of Daleks, so can Part 2 deliver a fitting end to this chapter in the story? In this video, I'm going to be reviewing issue 2 of Defender of the Daleks. There will be spoilers ahead the further we get into this video, so be warned. So, this story sees the Doctor reluctantly working alongside his greatest enemies on their homeworld, stuck in a timeline which has been dramatically rewritten, and facing off against a long-lost, in fact almost mythical race of deadly creatures from the Dark Times. Now, there is a sort of challenge with this comic being part of a bigger overall event, is that as well as contributing to the overarching storyline, there needs to be some kind of way to deliver a satisfying story in its own right, which can stand on its own 2 feet, or sit inside its own Dalek casing. I like to think Jodie Hauser manages to pull it off, with the story leaving me wanting more as she squeezes as much content as she can into only 2 issues. The artwork from Roberta Ingranata and the colour from Enrica Erin Angioli really stands out both in terms of quality and variety, with the majority of panels and pages truly captivating. I love how this story remembers the Daleks are at their very best when treated as more than just being shouting tanks with robotic catchphrases. Some of the best stories cast them in the role of cunning, clever and crafty manipulators, not machines, but alive. By making the adventures all about a companionless Doctor and the only real dynamic is between the Doc and the Daleks, the prime strategist full of mad mysteries, its casing aged and weathered revealed to be a punishment. But for what? The overall design of the Daleks in the comics looks great, with the classic cases and paintwork with new additions as well. I love the alternate designs to a more successful era of the Dalek race, one that I would love to see on screen, and there is something almost poetic about an aged Dalek, ashamed but trying to win once more. Now, in this panelled plot, the Doctor and the demonic Daleks face off against the Hond, a kind of primordial ooze-like creature, the earliest form of pain itself personified. The creature's very existence creates a conversation that delves deep into the Doctor's mind and his philosophy of pain and what that means. However, it's this pain that has the Doctor questioning everything he has or will ever do as we enter further into the Time Lord Victorious event, and because it's part of a huge event, there are links to other stories in particular to how this comic ends. Now, obvious spoiler territory now, with an unexpected appearance from the 13th Doctor, who helps the 10th Doctor escape. A great little moment that puts 13 into the action and has her save the Doctor, making her, in her own way, a hero in this story, not competing against 10, instead helping. There's one panel where they both stand side by side pointing their sonics, which gives off serious Day of the Doctor vibes. Their interactions are brilliant, and I love how as a writer Jodie captures everything we love about both very iconic versions of the character, the way they act, the body language and mannerisms captured in a really believable way. The pair seem to be teaming up a lot at the moment, and I think as 2 very energetic and popular incarnations of the character, it's a brilliant idea as long as they have a fair chance to share the spotlight. Speaking of, the 8th Doctor also has a very brief appearance as the Dalek Time Squad discusses their next move, hinting at the continuation of the grander plot. I think as a solo story it does work, however I do wish the comic was longer, the narrative more fleshed out, more of Skaro explored, the strategist's suffering explained, the Emperor a more malevolent and present force, and perhaps a grander battle between the Daleks and the Hond. Could the Doctor have saved the Daleks so easily, or would he have just waited a little while? It's all stuff to think about, but overall I did really enjoy the comic and the high quality it is from an artwork, typography, writing and colouring perspective. Every element may have its faults, but you can feel there was passion and heart behind every panel, and I can't wait to see where the adventure takes the Doctor's Daleks and the Dark Times next. Did you give Defender of the Daleks a read? Which of the stunning covers did you get? Thank you very much for watching this super quick video. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like, comment below and subscribe for all things Time Lord Victorious and of course Doctor Who. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.